last time we checked, we were super mega successful at accomplishing our goal. Look who's excited. Look who's excited. Look who's excited. Alright, so let's, you know what, we got the cap switch. So now we can go all the way back to that level we couldn't get the star from because we didn't have the stuff. But now we have the stuff. So let's go accomplish that. All we have to do is remember what the hell. Oh yeah, it was the water. It was water level where we needed a metal cap, a little metal cap, and now we got the metal cap. Let's go do that. Now, what's cool is this game lets you beat the final boss if you get like 70 stars, meaning you don't have to get like 55 of them to like beat the game. But like, fuck all that. Fuck all that. I wanna get all the stars, and then I wanna beat Bowser. That's what I wanna do, because this is a video game. And last time I checked, video games supposed to be fun. And it's not fun to beat it early and not do all the cool fun things. There's the level. There we go. We got 33. We are trucking. We are trucking along, is what we're doing. Alright, so jet stream. Okay, there's the metal cap. Can we get all the way from here to over there? I guess we're gonna have to go! I don't think I'm fast enough. Oh my god, I don't think I'm fast enough. Oh my god, that was dumb. I wonder if I can get on this. No? Okay. Yeah, look how short that is. You have to like make it all the way. Damn it! Oh my god. So I think, oh, it's the cannon. That's what I gotta do. Because it's way down there is where you need to be. Either that or there's another little cap. So we'll take a little search. Oh yeah, I think I just saw one. Okay, so we don't need to do a little cannon. Just get up here and then jump down, and we are done. We are Dunyan rings. And then maybe we'll do 100 coin on this one. Yeah, there we go. There we are. Yes. Hello, eel friend. Liam Eelson. No, Leslie Eelson. Come on. Come on. Oh no, I think I'm gonna run out. Oh, yes!
Here we go!
Alright, now let's just do a 100 coin on this. This will be our second 100 coin spectacular, because that only took like 2 minutes. And I don't think this level's gonna take too long. So what did we decide last time for 100 coin spectaculars through the jets? Yeah, let's go. Is that we'll make them all soul-bearing episodes where you learn a little bit more about me. I mean, that's fine. We could do that. So, so I was born. Yeah, let's start at the beginning, right? So, I was born in Escondido, California. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful state. I mean, California is infamous for a lot of bad things, like terrible drivers, and that's kind of mega true. And then, like, you know, kind of like there's a lot of assholes that are there. That's also kind of true, but it's also a beautiful place with lots of fun things to check out. Like, if I had to think of some of the things that I loved about California, one of the main things was the museums. Now, I don't think if you've ever considered, like, California is having the best museums. Well, fuck yeah, they do. The ones that I remember vividly are the La Brea Tar Pits. That was a beautiful museum. It was years ago, but that place we went to, what felt like 100 times we went to there. And it's a dinosaur exhibit where they have like bones, and they talk to you about why the tar pits were so crazy and interesting, and it was a beautiful place. Another one was the Gene Autry Museum. I was actually very into westerns when I was a kid because my uncle was. We stayed with our uncle a lot because when I was like 2 years old, my mother and father actually got a divorce, and my dad got custody. And my mom lived in California while we lived in California for a while, but then Georgia, now Minnesota. So it's been kind of crazy. But when we went to visit our mother, we would often stay with our uncle because he lived very close, and he loved us too, and he wanted to get to know us and to help us out, teach us values of a hard day's work. That's for sure. He definitely wanted to teach us that hard work is a good idea. So we would often spend a lot of time sorting his records and stuff. He's a record collector. Smart man. He's one of the smartest people I've ever known. He's a lawyer and volunteer judge. Really smart dude. I was very happy that he was my uncle. Because he was just such a cool dude. And I learned a lot from him. Now where was I? California and museums. And that's not the only thing. Of course, there's like cool theme parks there. There's lots of famous places to go, like Beverly Hills. You could just drive by the houses and just see how cool they are, and that could be your night. And that's fine. You could go to Sunset Boulevard. I remember going to Tower Records a lot. Like, my mom wasn't very well off. She didn't have a lot of money. She never did. But she would still show us a great time every time we would spend time with her. Because we would go to like a restaurant and, you know, get some sodas and just talk about what we've seen and look around just the restaurant even. Just check it out. And there would be all sorts of famous places around us. When you're a kid, like, that is just a good-ass time. It's just looking at things. It's kind of the point of spending time with your mom, is just to do things that are enjoyable. It was like a vacation for us. Now, my mom was pretty cool. She was one of those, like I said, she's not very well off, but she did a damn great job with what she had. We would, you know, she would have to work while we were spending time with her. She couldn't take like the couple weeks off of work. She needs to get paid. So, like, when she was at work, what are we gonna do? So what we would do is she would put us in an arcade, and we would just like spend the whole day at an arcade. Like, that is like every child's dream. I became really good at finding quarters underneath machines and stuff like that to perpetuate the amount of time we could actually spend playing video games at an arcade. There we go. Because the thing is, arcades, yeah, they cost money. And like I said, not a lot of money. Especially when you're a kid without a job. So we did everything we could to perpetuate the experience. So, speaking of which, video games, of course. Doesn't everybody love them? But, you know, when you've got two parents that all they do is fight when they're around each other, and that's some of my earliest memories. The one thing is, like, video games took me out of that completely. Oh, there we go. Only 15 left. We're doing great. So, like, it's like that experience, like mom and dad yelling at each other, that sucked. But what didn't suck was playing video games. So it was a great way to just switch off of life for a little while and just have a good time instead of being all nervous and distraught over stuff that you couldn't control. You're a kid. You feel like the world is crumbling around you when stuff like that happens. So I would play my Sega Genesis, I would play Golden Axe, and I would just beat the game over and over and over. I could beat the game to the point where I wouldn't even get hit, and I would kill enemies before you even see them. I mean, to a kid, video games are an escape from problems. There are people, though, that have good lives, you know, perfect childhoods, and they still get addicted to video games because that's all they do. But when you have a good family, when you have, like, a strong connection between your parents, and they love you, and they work hard together and for you, you should take advantage of that by learning from them and enjoying time spent with them, and maybe becoming a man earlier than you would expect, because they prepare you better. I was woefully unprepared for becoming an adult when I was kicked out of my house, and I was 19. I was 19. I know 12 and 13-year-olds that were more adult and smarter and more well prepared for, like, working than I was at 19. And it's because I was just unprepared. I mean, my dad did a halfway decent job raising us. It's just I didn't have a connection to him, emotional. I had a great emotional connection to my mother, but she couldn't be there because she didn't have custody. So there was this disconnection between me and my parents that stifled my growth, and it sucked. I became a man, and I became an adult in my own way, on my own, and with the help of my fiance, who definitely did a lot to help me out. But when you have good parents, when you have a good family, when you have, you know, good siblings that are wonderful people too, you know, you don't need video games as a distraction. It's still cool. I'm not saying don't play video games if you have a good family. I'm just saying don't forget what you got, because if you have a good family, you can't buy that. You can't put yourself in that situation. You just gotta hope for the best. I am not finding these last coins. I gotta figure out where they are. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look through the camera of the cannon and see if we can't find 4 coins. So I haven't missed any to my knowledge. Maybe there's some enemies, but we'll figure this out. Because the thing is, like, I would have given anything to have just like a normal childhood where everyone's happy and no one's sad. Everyone's together doing stuff. I would have given anything for that. Oh, maybe. Oh no, that's a star. Damn it. Do a little turnaround here. Little turnaround. Nope. Okay, let's go to the bottom again and see if I can't find something down here. Oh, there we go. Come on. Any coins? Let's go back in the cave. This may be a wash. I may just stop this episode and see if I can't find this some other way. So that's the thing, is like these 100 coin stars can be a little bit frustrating, but it pushes you to explore and to look around and to see if you're missing something, because you very well could be. I am not missing. I don't think I'm missing a thing. Okay, here's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna look up a walkthrough. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna explore off camera and see if I can't find where these last 4 coins are. So thank you very much for joining me on this 100 car mission, 100 coin mission, and a little bit of the soul bearer. So thank you very much, and I'll catch you later.